What the F is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ripping Packs. It is, just as the way I stated it, it is What the F Wednesday. And we're going to open up something. I honestly have no clue what it is, and I'm being very honest with you. Over the weekend, I got a package. Don't know who from. All I know is there is football on the cover. Pro Set, Junk Wax. It came from Amazon. Evidently, it's collectible like new 100 vintage football cards in old sealed wax pack. Perfect for new collectors. So I had to do a little research. I found out who it's from, and we're going to open it in a minute.
Hi there, I'm Craig Michelson, and I just got back into the hobby after more than 15 years away. Join me as I reconnect with the hobby, one pack at a time. Now let's rip some packs.
So here you are, here I am, What the F Wednesday. We're going to open up something completely random, and I am being very honest with you. Normally I'll open up something goofy or weird or something different, but a friend of mine from back home, I had to do a little bit of research, and my friend Siegfried, who is not so much a sports fan, when I was directing live soccer for the Portland Timbers back in the day, he was one of my camera guys, and we've been friends before that. I actually hired him on because I know he's really good with camera work. He actually works in the industry up in Portland, does a lot of grip and electric work, a lot of camera. He is a jack of all trades. In fact, if you're looking for a guy to ever work on your productions, just to do everything and anything, Siegfried. He's a great fluffer, by the way.
Damn!
Anyway, so I get a package on Saturday. I don't know what the hell it is, and I have to do my research. There's no letter, no nothing in there. I call up Amazon, and it's from my friend. And then I talked to him today. Anyway, long story short, it is probably junk wax. We're gonna find out. We're gonna open it, and we're gonna see what we get. But before I open this thing up, click that like, click that subscribe. Click that notification bell, and you'll see me open up other stuff. I have other friends sending me stuff, maybe some great stuff, maybe stuff that's worse than this. I don't know. But you know what? Click, you'll find out. I got stuff that I've bought. I got stuff that maybe I've won. I don't know. I got stuff that's being traded to me. Maybe I'm going to trade to somebody else. Yeah. So we're going to open up a bunch of crap. Join me for the ride of opening a bunch of crap. And will this be some crap? Quite possibly. But let's find out. Ripping Packs, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, so we know that we have Pro Set 1991 Series 1 on the cover. Yeah, I know that much. But the rest of the packs, we're going to find out. It could be really frustrating here, but we're going to have fun no matter what. It's a nice little gift that a friend of mine sent me. So what do we got here? We've got, it's junk wax, junk wax, junk wax. So obviously we've got Pro Set 91 2000 Series 1. We've got Fleer Ultra 91. We've got Pinnacle 91 NFL football. We've got 91 Upper Deck football. We've got 2 packs of Fleer Premier Edition 1990. And we have Pacific 1991 plus and plus 2. Yeah, we got some oldies here. They're probably gonna be some bricks too. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So you know what? We are going to start with Upper Deck because you know that was the classy stuff back in the day. Yeah, you ready? Let's just have some fun. Anything that's a hit, I'm gonna go directly to you. To you. I'm gonna go directly to you. Anything that's not, we're just sticking overhead because it's a lot of cards and it's gonna be a pain in the ass for editing. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we have got ourselves Rod Bernstein, Paul Gruber, Jerry Rice. Nice, right off the bat, PC hit. That's definitely a nice little hit going in the PC pile. It's probably going to be a lot of PC. Hopefully it's in PC. That's all I'm going to say. PC hit. Keith McKellar, tied in, and then we got to flip it around, smack it up, flip it, run around. We got aerial threats, that's kind of cool, with the old Jim Everett and Henry Ellard for the St. Louis Rams. Actually, were they LA Rams at the time? I'll find out here in a second. We got Fred Young, and they are the LA Rams at the time. The LA Rams. Fred Ellard, Leo Gossis, Richmond Webb of the Dolphins. We got another the exact same Jerry Rice card. Okay, that's cool, but okay. Double PC hits. You got Morton Anderson. I don't even need a name to know who that guy is. Morton Anderson, one of the greatest kickers of all time. I think I kicked until I was like 63 years old. Then John Taylor. Okay, cool. This is definitely going to be a PC, like I said, PC session here. I'm just going to separate all these guys. And the last card is Sammy Smith. I actually remember this guy. He was a beast. I think he was in Miami, University of Miami. That's Florida State, so close. They're in that Florida region. But yeah, he was a beast. All right, let's go do 91 Fleer Ultra trading cards. We have 14 cards in here. And good times for all. What the F Wednesday, pack number 2. Thanks to my good friend Ziggy. Here we go. Will we get a Brett Favre rookie? Maybe. Fred Barnett. Joe Montana. All right, so we're doing good on the PC. I'm pretty happy with that so far. Then we have Rodney Pete, now doing radio here in Los Angeles, one of the local stations here. His wife is Holly Robinson Pete, an actress. Mike Johnson for the Browns. Irving Fryer for the Patriots. Mike Wiltshire for the Rams. Eric Howard for the Giants. James Hasty for the Jets. Broderick Thomas for the Buccaneers. Dan Marino. Okay, that's a hit, even though it's a junk wax hit. Dan Marino, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and a guy who could just throw the crap out of the ball. That's going to go in the hit pile. It's not the Niner pile, the hit pile. Make room for you up there. Jeff George. Man, I remember you pulled this guy's card. This is like pulling a Joe Burrow back in the day. Not anymore, but it was back in the day. Jay Taylor. Andre Rison, Bad Moon Rison. This guy was an animal as a receiver. Little known fact, at least to anybody nowadays, he was married to one of the lead singers in TLC, the band Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls and Scrubs and all that fun stuff. His wife burned his house down. Yeah, nuts. And the last card of the pack is Ernie Mills for the Steelers. And let's go to 91 Pinnacle Football. I believe, Haas, you just opened this the other day, and I watched you open it. Yes, you did, because I'm looking at the cards now. It's been a while. What are we going to got? We got Sterling Sharp, one of the most solid wide receivers in the game back in the day. That's going to go in the hit pile, because he was really good. Sean Landata, punter. Barry Foster for the Steelers, running back. Steve DeBerg, quarterback for the Chiefs. Anthony Miller for the Chargers. Broderick Thomas again for the Buccaneers. Pete Stoyanovich. Man, look at that hair. It's like he took his helmet off and was just like, guys, where's my gel? Yeah, go ahead, Pete Stoyanovich. Kicker for the Dolphins. Reggie Wyatt. Okay, this guy, he was one of the best defensive players. He ended up playing for the Packers as well. I guess green's his color. But anyway, I actually met him a few times, got his autograph. Maybe I'll post it below if I have time. And really good dude, died way too young. He actually was in a really bad movie that shot in Oregon with a handful of my friends were in it, called Reggie's Prayer. I'd say look it up, but you don't want to watch it. It's pretty bad. Todd Marinovich. Wow. Okay, there's a blast from the past. This guy, he had all the potential in the world, and his dad ruined this kid. Wouldn't even let him eat a Big Mac when he was growing up. That's how bad it was. He had all the potential and just kind of, I won't say threw it away, but he rebelled. It's a great, interesting story, really sad. But, I mean, believe it or not, this is actually a hit in my book because he was so awesome and yet so sad. I'm putting him in the hit pile. Nick Bell for the Raiders. Cannabis McGee for the Giants, and Brad Gable for the Eagles. Woo! 1991 Pro Set Series 1. Let's just keep having fun. I don't know about you, but it's some names from the past that are just definitely just like clicking around in my head. Let's do it. All right. Oh, wow. There's not even names. I'm going to... See, there's no names at all here. I'm going to have to look on the back for names. So we're just going to smack him up and flip him. And I believe he's a Giants quarterback. We know that. And it's going to be Jeff Hostetler. Wait a minute. Jeff Hostetler. That's not a hit pile. That's just, yeah. This is not Cortez Kennedy. This is actually really annoying. I'm kind of glad they don't do this all the time. This, as an insert set, that's fine, but as an entire set, that's horse crap. Got Brian Millard. Some guy playing for the Rams. Jerry Gray. Some wide receiver for the Eagles. Fred Barnett. Some running back. Is that Ernest Biner? Kevin Mack. Return of the Mack. Oh, I know this guy. John Elway. That's a given. Come on, it better be John Elway. That's all I'm going to say. Then we have some guy playing for the Bengals. Looks like a defensive lineman, and is James Francis. This is kind of cool, but I don't know what the deal is with this one. Yeah, it's a black and white, but then the Giants are in the white, and the Niners are in the red over here. Is that Roger Craig? Yeah, I think it is. Lawrence Taylor, platinum performance. Well, he's going to go in the hit pile because he's Lawrence Taylor, but yeah, don't get the rest of it. Some guy for the Buccaneers, Reggie Cobb. Some guy for the Buccaneers, Broderick Thomas. I keep pulling this guy today. Some guy for the Falcons, Jesse Tuggle. And then, come on, we all know who this guy is. He's selling sandwiches for Subway now. Neon Dion, Primetime Sanders. Platinum performance. Okay, that's going to go in the hip pile. It's Deion Sanders. You can't go wrong with Deion. All right, we're going to say Pacific because that's probably going to be the worst, flat out. We're going to save that for last. We got 2 packs here of 90-90 Fleer Premier Edition football. I believe this is Jeff George's rookie year, and I did pull Jeff George out of junk wax from last time. But are we going to get more? Whew. My collection can hardly wait. We got Stephon Page, Keena Turner going into the PC pile. I know you're excited there. Going to go into the common PC pile. Drew Hill, Art Monk, one of the best receivers. He's not like Jerry Rice best, but he's definitely was a solid receiver back in the day. Bruce Reimers, Gil Bird, Clarence Verdon, Broderick Thomas. Okay, so I think Broderick Thomas in all but one pack. Cedric Jones, James Thornton, Steve Walsh, Sam Mills, Ed Reynolds, Randall Cunningham. This guy was such an awesome quarterback to watch play. He was so talented. I mean, I don't know the exact stats, but I know that he ended up he led his team in rushing one year. And this guy was Lamar Jackson before Lamar Jackson, and he was just an animal. He totally played for the Eagles, and I want to say the Vikings. I don't know where he played after, but he was seriously one of the best quarterbacks in the game. And Mark, I'm going to throw him in the hip pile. That's where he goes. And Mark Clayton. Pack number 2 of Fleer Ultra Junk Wax Extraordinaire. 1990. We're talking like 30 plus years of crap. Seth Joyner. Chris Dolman. I think he's in the Hall of Fame now. He was an animal as a defensive end. Mark Duper. Bob Golick. Eric Howard. Bubby Brister. Pete Holohan, Mark Kelso, Tim Manoa, Christian Okoye. Oh, you think the Chiefs have always had great running backs? Well, they have. And this guy was a great example. He was a Nigerian nightmare. He was an animal on the field. I mean, he was like Derrick Henry before Derrick Henry. He was like 6'4", 240 pounds, and he would just destroy the defensive lines. He would just run over them. That's how awesome he was. Christian Okoye. Pierce Holt going into my PC. You don't care because he's just an defensive lineman. Ernest Gibbons, Mark May, Boomer Esiason, now doing radio for CBS, I believe. And the last card of the pack is Mark Jackson. All right, we're going to do plus Super High Gloss 1991 Pacific Super High Gloss Edition. These might be bricked. We got 14 cards here, and the package just falls apart. This is the old-fashioned, wax pack, not even plastic. It's just... Okay. Let's temper our expectations, and let's have some fun. Oh, it's stuck together. Bubba Paris, tackle for the Niners. Again, we're doing pretty good on the PC here. Got Kevin Murphy, John L. Williams for the Seahawks, Ernest Biner for the Redskins, Randall McDaniel for the Vikings, Pepper Johnson for the linebacker New York Giants, Kyle Clifton for the Jets, Seth Joyner for the Eagles, Keith Willis for the Steelers, Billy Ray Smith for the Chargers, Kevin Fagan, defensive end for the Niners. Yep, junk wax galore. Randy Grimes for the Buccaneers, Terry Wooden for the Seahawks, and Gary Clark, not the musician, for the Redskins. The last pack of junk wax, mystery gift, What the F Wednesday pack, we have got 1991 Pacific plus 2 special edition. There might be some math cards in here. You never know. But we're going to find out here. How many cards are there? 10 player cards. Yeah. Siegfried, thank you. Seriously. Boom. We got Mo Gardner for the Falcons, John Vaughn for the Patriots, Tim Ryan for the Buccaneers, Johnny Johnson for the Phoenix Cardinals, not the Arizona Cardinals, the Phoenix Cardinals, Phil Hansen for the Bills, Lamar Rogers for the Bengals, Canavis McGee for the Giants, again, Ernie Mills for the Steelers, Michael Jackson for the Cleveland Browns, and Dixon Edwards for the Cowboys. What the F Wednesday, completely junk wax. I was hoping maybe there might be like something very, something new or recent in there, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. This is totally a gift. It was free. It was a gift from a friend who just knew I was doing the show, and he's like, hey, I'd like you to open some. And me being the guy I am, I opened it. Were you entertained by it? Maybe. Was I entertained by it? You know what? I was. I was. I was. Thank you, Ziggy. I appreciate it. Thank you again for watching What the F Wednesday on Ripping Packs, sponsored by my good friend Siegfried. Be sure to click that subscribe button. And after you're done clicking that subscribe button, if you feel it deep in your heart, you can click that like button. And if that like button responds with a positive gesture, the notification bell could use some liking, use some clicking as well. Thank you again, and I will see you tomorrow on Thursday.